Hey there, my name is Emily Mask, and I'm the coordinator for the City of Nelson's Pre-Treated Organics program. Our program is all about making it easier for you to manage your household food waste, and we're thrilled to be able to provide you with a handy kitchen appliance called the FoodCycler. Thanks to the support of Columbia Basin Trust and the Federation of Canadian Municipalities, we're able to offer this program to our residents. In this tutorial, we'll give you all the information you need to use and care for your new appliance, as well as how to manage your soil amendment. Plus, we've created a whole program of support services, including a repair program, collection service, and more. By diverting more organics from the landfill, we're working together to reduce our community's emissions and make a positive impact on our environment. We're so excited to have you on board. Let's get started. The appliance you received through this program belongs to the city and is registered to your civic address. This means that if you plan to move, it's your responsibility to inform us. You must leave the appliance at the property for the next occupant unless other arrangements have been approved. Please note that misusing or failing to leave the appliance when you move may result in replacement costs. If you are moving, you must let us know by filling out a move-in, move-out form located on the resource page at nelson.ca/organics resources. Alternatively, you can contact us at organics@nelson.ca or call 250-352-TALK. The FoodCycler is an indoor food waste recycler. It's a convenient alternative to composting because of its unique vortex grinding technology. The FoodCycler breaks down even the toughest of food waste and will easily become part of your everyday routine. It's easy to use, odorless, quiet, convenient, and energy efficient, creating a nutrient-rich soil amendment in hours that can be used to enhance your backyard garden, or it can be stored and dropped off at one of our drop-off locations around the city. In this video, we'll unbox your appliance and go over all the core parts of your unit. Your FoodCycler comes completely assembled right out of the box. Your box will include your FoodCycler unit and electrical plug, one refillable carbon filter, one carbon refill pack, a removable waste bucket, one bucket lid with deodorizing carbon filter liner, and the operating manual that has all safety and troubleshooting information. Please be sure to read your manual. Now let's set up your new FoodCycler. First, place it on a dry, flat surface and make sure the unit is unplugged. Remove the safety warning tab from the bucket. Notice the blades in the bucket are very sharp. Always be careful when handling the bucket and do not put your hands inside. Next, let's set up your reusable carbon filter. Remove the reusable filter. It should slide out easily. To open the filter, twist the lid counterclockwise until it clicks open. Open the carbon filter packet and pour your carbon filter pellets into the filter. We recommend doing this over a large bowl or your sink, as the pellets can be a bit messy if spilled. Replace the filter lid by turning the lid clockwise. Install the filter back into the unit and close the lid. Whenever you're ready to start a cycle, plug in your unit. You are now ready for your first cycle. The FoodCycler can be used or placed in just about any area indoors that has a power outlet and sufficient space. You will want to ensure good circulation around the appliance to make sure it operates well and to protect your cabinets from the steam coming from the filters. See page 12 in your program guide for more ideas on where to put your FoodCycler. Now let's review what can and cannot be put into your FoodCycler. The redesigned FoodCycler is very robust and can process most household food waste with ease. Some of the things that can be put into the unit include meat, most bones, seafood and shells, fruit and vegetable scraps, coffee grounds, and eggshells. Do not add beef bones, candy and gum, oil and fats, cardboard, or compostable plastics to your FoodCycler. See your loose leaf insert in your program guide or user manual for a full list of items that might need to be cut up prior or added in smaller amounts. Like any healthy diet, the FoodCycler performs best when fed a wide variety of foods. For optimal performance, feed your FoodCycler a combination of wet and dry foods. It's best to drain off any excess liquids like broth from soup before adding it to your FoodCycler. We recommend that you fill your bucket when it's outside of the unit. This ensures that food waste does not spill over or into the unit. The bucket can be removed from the FoodCycler and is a helpful companion to keep where you can easily add your food scraps as you prepare your meal, like under your sink or on your counter. Be sure not to overload or pack down the food waste in the bucket. Now that you've filled the bucket, you are ready to run a cycle. Place the bucket into the FoodCycler and rotate it until it sinks fully into the unit. The bucket and handle should sit flush in the unit. Close the unit lid. Make sure your unit is plugged in. Press the on button. You will see the LED track begin to rotate. This indicates that your cycle is running. The FoodCycler uses a 3-phase cycle to grind and aerate nearly all types of food waste. The last phase cools the bucket and its contents, but it may still be warm when the cycle ends. You may now remove the bucket from the unit. Be mindful of the heat plate at the bottom of your FoodCycler. This will be hot and should never be touched during or after a cycle. Empty the soil amendment and begin collecting your food waste again. With the help of the FoodCycler, food waste can be transformed into a valuable, nutrient-rich soil amendment that can be used in your yard or garden. This helps return nutrients and organic matter to the soil, providing benefits to the environment and promoting healthy plant growth. The color of your soil amendment can vary anywhere from light to dark brown. This is influenced by the food waste from the cycle. Although pre-treating our food waste is a helpful step in making it less attractive to animals, it is also crucial that we store the amendment correctly. For daily storage, we recommend users put a small bucket with an airtight lid underneath their sink. When the bucket is full, empty it into a sealed container inside of your home, like an enclosed garage, closet, cupboard, or basement. Keeping it dry is essential to reduce odor and allow for extended storage. A 5-gallon bucket is ideal. You can reuse one you already have at home, or you can purchase one at the hardware store. This size can store about 3 months worth of household pre-treated food waste based on a 2-person household. You can then transport the soil amendment to a drop-off location or use it on site. It's not recommended to store it outside. One of the many benefits of this program is the access it gives residents to a nutrient-rich soil amendment. It is important to note, although the soil amendment is in its early stages of decomposition, it still needs to mature and does not have the same characteristics as finished compost. You can either mix it into your soil before planting or further process it in a home composter. In the program guide, you will find helpful information provided by the manufacturer of your FoodCycler about how and when to mix the soil amendment into your garden or your backyard composter. For best results, we recommend you review this information carefully. If you're not using your soil amendment at home, you can bring it into a designated drop-off location. You can access the drop-off bins year-round, 24/7, with the lock combination provided to you by the city. For the pilot phase, the following drop-off locations have been set up. For early adopters that are outside of the Fairview neighborhood, you can drop off your soil amendment at the Nelson Public Works Complex at 80 Lakeside Drive. This is located before the recycling depot near the airport. For all Fairview residents, including early adopters residing in Fairview, your drop-off location is located at 1st and Benson Street. This is behind Safeway. Only pre-treated organics, the soil amendment, will be accepted at the drop-off locations. To avoid contamination, all other items should be disposed of properly. Pre-treating our food waste is a helpful step in making it less attractive to animals, but it is also crucial to ensure that we store and manage our soil amendment correctly. No one wants to see wildlife like bears become a risk to public safety. By making sure that we keep our soil amendment dry and indoors, we can do our part in keeping wildlife away from our garbage. We all need to do our part to keep wildlife safe. The safest choice for your soil amendment will be the drop-off locations or to mix it into your garden. If you are using the soil amendment in your home composter, please follow the instructions in your program guide to avoid attracting animals.
Hello, my name is Lisa. I'm from WildSafe BC and I'm your community coordinator here in Nelson. We are excited about the program because it will help residents reduce their food waste. And don't forget to manage your other wildlife attractants like your fruit trees, storing your garbage securely, and cleaning your barbecues to help reduce human-wildlife conflict in our community. For more information, visit our website on wildsafebc.com.
The FoodCycler is relatively maintenance-free. Replacing your carbon in your filter is the only regular maintenance required. The FoodCycler uses refillable carbon filters to neutralize odors while processing food waste. If your appliance notifies you that a filter change is needed, or you notice odor, follow the instructions on page 8 of the FoodCycler user manual. Carbon pellets are available free of charge for residents of Nelson. See the program page at nelson.ca/organics or your program guide for refill locations. Used pellets cannot be added to the soil amendment and must be discarded into the garbage. Check the website for updates. Please note that carbon must be used immediately to work effectively in your appliance. The carbon provided is only authorized for use in your FoodCycler. Pay attention to how your appliance is processing your food waste. If there are concerns, refer to your troubleshooting section of the user manual or visit foodcycler.com for more information. The user manual is also available at nelson.ca/organics. If the issue persists, fill out a troubleshooting and repair form found on the resource page, or follow the instructions of your program guide. Check out nelson.ca/organics for program information such as video tutorials and other materials. For a helpful list of frequently asked questions, how-to videos, and additional information, go to the FoodCycler website at foodcycler.com. For additional community support on the use of your appliance, check out the Facebook group called FoodCycler Pilot Program Champions. You can also contact an early adopter in your friend group, workplace, or neighborhood. As Nelson is the first community in Canada to test pre-treating household food waste at a community level, we welcome your feedback and we look forward to learning alongside of you. Your participation matters.